Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TMNT and Stranger Things issue number 2. And this issue was pretty interesting for a few different reasons. Now, I won't lie, going into this issue, I didn't really have too much interest going into this one. And I did leave it a little bit, but I did read it. And then I more or less completely forgot about what happened in this issue, so yeah, so quickly just skim through it. So it's one of those issues that I was somewhat looking forward to, but at the same time I didn't really have much interest. So I do hope going forward in the next 2 issues I do gain some more interest for this one, but yeah. Okay, so in this issue we do get to see Mikey, Leo, and a few other Stranger Things characters. They go down into the sewers, and they're in this subway, and there's this train, and basically these demon gons, or whatever they're called, they're there, they're trying to take over the subway and all that. And we do get to see Mikey and Leo actually fighting them, and I won't lie, it was actually pretty cool. And we do get to see one of them bite into Leonardo's shoulder, something which I was not really expecting to see. And I was somewhat sort of expecting, like, you know, like a virus or something to come out of it, but nothing happened. So again, I don't really know too much about Stranger Things, so I may be expecting a bit too much or something like that, but yeah. And throughout this fight scene, I must admit, it was actually really cool to just see, like, these characters fighting, like, Stranger Things characters, which I do think, like, is really playing into elements of, like really utilising this crossover to its full advantage, which I do think works really well. And after that, we do get to see Leonardo, his sword goes flying, and that's when the Stranger Things characters pick up the Turtles' weapons, and that's pretty much where we do leave it off with this issue. Now, I must admit, overall, this bit here, it was okay, I guess. It wasn't really anything I can really talk about all too much, just because it was just a fighting scene, which, don't get me wrong, I really did enjoy and really did love, but at the same time, what can I really say about it? And all it was just fighting, which I do think was pretty cool, and great to see these characters fight another set of characters, which don't all get to see, which was really amazing. And then not to mention, with the included bonus of Stranger Things characters picking up the tool weapons and about to fight, I do think that could be really cool and really interesting. I don't really know too much about Stranger Things, so maybe this could be a really cool moment for these characters or not, so I don't really know what to really say about that bit, but it could be interesting. If I had more knowledge, then I would be more excited, I would say. But yeah, I must admit, overall, this bit was pretty okay, and I am looking forward to see where I do take things next, just because I've got a feeling that they're going to do a lot more interesting things with the portal and stuff like that, and especially with the fighting in the next issue. But also, not to mention that this bit here is also supposed to be setting up some stuff for these characters going into the portal, the upside down place, I think. So I do think that could be interesting if they do actually go into that portal. But at the same time, if I do go into the portal next issue, then I do think it's going to be a really rushed thing, which I still don't want them to do. So it could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending how they go around it. So yeah, I'm a little bit iffy on, like, whether or not I should be excited for it or what, but I guess we'll wait and see. Okay, and then for the next bit, we do get to see Raphael and Donatello and a few Stranger Things characters. They've been all locked up by the soldiers from the last issue, and I won't lie, I'm a little bit disappointed by that. And the reason for it is just because I do feel as though that in the last issue they were setting up like a really cool fight, and I do think that, like, there's a lot of potential to do a really interesting story, especially like seeing like the Turtles fight these soldiers and Levin using her powers to take on the soldiers. I just felt as though like there's a lot of potential there to tell like a really great story, but yet they didn't really do anything with it. And I do feel as though that it's like one of those scenes that I did take out just because we didn't want to go into all the details about how the soldiers took Levin out and all that, which I do understand, but at the same time, it could have been really cool to see. But in saying that, we do get to see Vax Stockman. He's basically built up a machine to connect his mind to Eleven's mind, and he's basically projecting himself in Eleven's mind as, I believe it's her dad, and then getting Eleven to, like, basically open the door, but she can't open it, so she has to use her powers. So this then leads Raphael to go into Eleven's mind and try to help her break out from all this, and tell her that basically this is all not real. And with this scene here, I don't really know what to really describe it as, but I do feel as though that the whole vibe, and even the art style, really does, like, take the Mirage stuff to a whole new level. And I think it works so well, and I do think that the Mirage style and vibe really helps the scene to really be more unique and great and better. It just works so well. I can't, I can't even like say anything bad about it. It works so well, and it like takes this whole comic to the next level, and it's just so great for, yeah, I don't even know how to really describe it, it's just so great for those reasons. But in saying that, I do feel still that with this scene here, I am a little bit disappointed in myself. Now, the reason for that is just because I do feel still that with this scene in particular, with Eleven trying to break out, and with her dad and all that, I do feel still that like maybe this scene here is a really great scene for Stranger Things characters, and I do feel still that I'm missing out on like so many great like moments of references, and I'm only disappointed myself because I don't really know too much about it. And yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. It's just that I wish I knew Stranger Things more, just so that I'd be a bit more excited about the scene, just because I feel so like I'm missing out on something really great here. But yeah, I do feel stupid like with this scene here, I don't really know where I'm going to be taking this scene next, just because I do feel stupid that they could really take this in a numerous different ways, just because of Buck Stockman and his powers and stuff like that. And then not to mention Raphael's in Lemon's mind, and Lemon has her abilities. I just feel stupid like maybe like there's so many possibilities I could really take this in, and unfortunately this is only like 4 issues, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. Just because I do feel stupid that the Stranger Things elements that have been put into this story are really helping like this story feel so unique and so different and so great for being more like horror type things and mysterious, and I do like that. I don't really know how they're really going to like wrap the whole story up in 4 issues, and we've only got like 2 issues left, so it's going to be interesting, but I just feel stupid like the whole thing is just so great so far in a way that I want to see more, but at the same time I don't really know how they're going to pull it all off, so it's going to be interesting no matter what. But yeah, I must admit overall, this whole issue was pretty decent for the most part. I do feel still like there are a lot of really great moments in this issue, but I do feel still that I'm missing out on quite a lot of them, just because of my lack of knowledge for Stranger Things, which is really disappointing just because I do feel still that there are definitely a lot of scenes in here and moments that I'm missing out on because of my lack of knowledge, and I do feel still that if I was a Stranger Things fan, then maybe I would be more like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened and then this happened, but unfortunately not, so oh well. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like this one? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you just want, please share, like, subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.